What's going on, team? I'm Tim Jenkins, and welcome to All Things QB, where I watch every single clip and break down the most important ones. Today, we've got Bo Nix over in London, week 6, and a big win for this Broncos team. So without further ado, let's jump into the film.
All right, team. We are jumping into this thing. First and foremost, sorry I am a day late on this. Lost my voice yesterday. As you can tell, a little bit scratchy today, but we're going to battle through. So, opening clip I've got for you guys is we've got, in my opinion, a great, I'm going to let the clip run and then we'll talk through it. But we've got a great pocket navigation, great escape, really good find, and an unfortunate finish. What they're trying to do schematically is they're just trying to get this wide departure clear. They're trying to get Ingram isolated on the out, and then they're going to basically have drive behind it, right? Sail drive. Bo does a good job trying to give Ingram a chance, gets out of the pocket. Franklin does a really good job creating separation here. We just put it on the ground at the end of it, which is what we can't do. Obviously, this was one of those games where just, in my opinion, it just felt like the offense would get in rhythm at times and then just hurt themselves. Do things like this where you get a good football and then you put it on the ground. I love this play. I love the design. Huge third down. Okay, so you're in third down, right? Looks like man coverage. Looks like two man. If you ask me, you got man across the board. We've got what appears to be man coverage here. And then we got our two deep safeties creating two man. What the Broncos are going to do is they're going to motion to quads, which then clears this backer out. And then we've got an isolated slant. And I want you guys to watch this. This is just an incredible job by Pat. Look at this. Boom. Great job crossing him over. Watch it one more time. Great crossover. Great timing by Bo. Way to trust your receiver to get open and win. That's going to be really important down the stretch to develop that second guy who we feel like can get open on the backside one-on-one. Because if teams start to double Sutton or they start to play us heavy to the concept side, it's going to be really important to have this. Huge third down conversion. This one is just another one. I'll let it run. I love the design here. Just another way to get to a 3-level flood. Okay, we've got the motion guy. He's going to get wide and on the vertical. We've got Sutton working in, and he's on the sail. And then we've got Ingram in the control flat right now. I want you guys to watch Sutton, and I want you to watch how he does what we call throttles in the window. He doesn't just run full speed for no reason. He throttles where he's open. I want you guys to watch it right in here. Okay? You get the action from Bo in the backfield. You guys see that from Sutton? How he knows he's open. He starts to throttle himself down so he doesn't run into this corner out here, doesn't run into one. It's a really good job by a veteran receiver. Great job by a young quarterback. Sorry, I'm about to give a big old cough. Sorry, guys. I've been banged up this week. I want you guys to watch this action, too. This little read zone action. You see how it forces 72 to bend to run. Bo can get outside easy. Gosh, that's a great job. Great job by quarterback. Great job by receiver of just settling in space, knowing my guy's going to settle up, make the right decision, put it on his back shoulder, protect him from the hit while simultaneously ensuring that we're open. So we had a third and really long, okay? We had a third and really long. Bo does a great job scrambling to give us a chance on fourth down. We got fourth and medium. Sean Payton elects to go for it. You guys, It shouldn't be this easy on fourth down, but it is. We've got the wide departure clear route, and then we've just got the speed out. Look at Ingram, physical at the top. Not even physical, sorry. Look at this shake. And then boom. Get out of it. Gosh, he has been awesome these last few weeks in the pass game. It's been absolutely awesome. Let's watch Bo's feet here. Great job up front. I mean, guys, this is fourth down. 2, 3, reset ball. Yeah. Should not be that easy on fourth and medium from midfield, but Broncos do an incredible job right there. Gosh, look at that, guys. Play it back for you. I'm going to let you watch this one more time. That's just a ton of trust. You got Ingram right here who's going to bend like a little mag route right in front of the safety. Bo's going to trust him to win. Put that thing on him. Ingram does a great job catching through contact. What do we have? We have another big third down conversion. Five hitch feels deep, but I guess it's a speed 5. I'd love to probably see this off 3 hitch, but still fit it in there. That's just a great contested catch. Yeah. This is just wonderful. You got a concept dime here, guys. I'm going to show you, and you're going to just fall in love with it. So a lot of NFL teams have been running this thing where, you got Sutton. He's on the bang 8, okay? But a lot of teams have been running these concepts where it's like you've got your check down, and then you use a guy in front of your check down to actually block. So it's almost like, back in the day, maybe this guy would have been on a slant or a shallow or an under. But now they're like, you know what? Let's use a bigger body out here to block just in case we get to our check down. Well, that's what their NFL teams have been doing and what the Broncos show. But instead, we pretend to be that check down block, and then we release vertical. And I want you guys to watch what that does to this backer. Backer flies up thinking that that's a check down, right? And instead, that bang 8 gobbles up 2. And instead, it's a touchdown. Gosh, that is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Great pump by Bo. You guys look at this, the way he influences. Pump. Gosh, that's great. That is a great shot. Great shot, great shot, great shot. This one we've got a no grade, but I did want to highlight it because you guys know I love Samurai. We tried to hit it, just wasn't there. Okay, and I do want to talk through Samurai as always. We got the deep stick at 8 post with the deep over. Okay, Jets do a really good job taking it away. Mostly 44. Read and run and then getting all the way under this thing. That's a really good job. And then Bo, I think, more or less throws it away. It's funny because I said last week, man, I'd love to see Samurai more. I feel like we haven't seen it at all. Then guess what? We see it. Doesn't work. So that's my fault, huh? That's bad coaching. Right here, we just need a better football. You guys can see what the Broncos are trying to do. They've got trips out here. We're going to go up block. We're just going to swing our bat, create kind of a quad screen. If we give a better football, this thing's got a shot now on third down to go be something. There's a lot of things you could point to here, both falling back versus maybe just being firm because he's in the gun and he's getting this thing out quick. At the end of the day, this just has to be a better ball. Yeah. So this one, I just wanted to talk through it. I like the call, and I don't mean the penalty. I don't mean the actual call from the officials. I like the call from Sean. You get heavy, block it up. Let's take a shot and see what happens. I am hard pressed to see how this is offensive PI. I get that they said we held in the end zone, right? But I do not get how that's, to me, that's offsetting penalties. You got the PI here. Instead, they call offensive PI. I don't love it. I don't love the calls, honestly. But I did want to talk through it because I did think I'm a fan of being backed up and taking a shot. You know, you see a little bit here why they don't do it that much, teams, but I do like this idea of, hey, let's take a shot out of this thing, see what happens. This we've got good-ish. We've got a great catch here. Love to see this ball a little bit more in front. I'll let you guys watch it all the way through. I'm sorry again about my voice. It is what it is. Okay. Got the post here. We got the working in on the sail. Love to see a little bit better football. But, man, that's a great catch. Ingram has just turned into something. I'm not saying that in a dig as in like he wasn't something before. I'm just saying it as in like I'm really starting to see him show up on tape. And then they're drawing up a ton of stuff just for him. And you can see Bo's just really, really starting to trust him. And then he makes catches like that in traffic consistently. This is great. It's a great man beater here. You've got to love this where they're in man coverage. And then so what happens is you have mesh here, right? These two guys are on the mesh. He's on the deep hank behind it. And then we have the bullet out here. This guy has to cover the bullet runner. And that's just a great job IDing the defense and getting to your man alert, which is that bullet out of the backfield. That is a really good job by Bo. That's awesome. Here we've just got a great ball. I love this one. I love getting into 1st and 10 and then just keeping it simple, out leveraging them. Watch Bo. One. Good job with his eyes. Watch his feet here. You can see it. One. Reset ball. Yeah. Man, that is awesome. That is awesome. This I've got as a no grade. I've got a WTF marked. I'm not sure what we're trying to get to, but I've got him and him blocking. Bo booting to that side. Yeah. I don't know. Someone get grabbed coming across? I have no idea. So it's one of those where a little miscommunication. Yeah.
This one is crazy that this is not. I mean, to me, that's a hold. At first, I said, "Oh, hey, is this a Sutton loaf?" Because I'm like, "Dang, he looks like he's not coming out of that break." I want you guys to watch this. This is a great read. Hey, we got man. Let's get it to Sutton one-on-one on this little corner or this fade, slot fade, whatever you want to. I think that's more of a corner because he looks over his outside shoulder. But to me, he's just like, he's getting grabbed out of his break right here. I don't know how that's not a hold. So then the Broncos end up kicking a field goal to take the lead. But you gotta think that that's a hold. I mean, I feel like Sutton gets there. If not, and then as always, guys, you end an NFL game with a knee, you've got to feel good about it. So where do I come down on the game? Do I think it was the best Broncos offensive game I've ever seen? Absolutely not. Here's what I'll tell you, though. It felt like a lot of self-inflicted wounds, holds, drops, fumbles, you name it. We weren't executing at a high enough level. Do I think we lay this one at the feet of Bo Nix? That's the real question. The answer is no. And I'm not sure how you could when you really dive into the tape. I mean, I get it. That was a bad ball on the screen, but there's a lot of other ones where I'm like, I don't know what else or where he's supposed to go with the ball. The one he throws away, we got two guys blocking. I got no one to throw to. So I think the offense looks sloppy as a whole, which you could easily say that's a coach and a quarterback. Hey, we got to be held accountable for everything, which I don't disagree with. But I don't think Bo played horrible. So I don't know. You guys watch the tape along with me. You guys comment. You let me know what you thought. You let me know what you thought watching the game. And then until next time, peace.